Okay, last question. Computing total returns. He wants us only to use February 14th through March 27th and compute the total return for each stock over the 6-week period. Then he wants you to put them in order. This is a pretty simple question. We have this, so I kind of deleted my answer from the prior section. He only wants a few weeks. So I'm just going to delete these rows. You could copy and paste them or hide everything, but I personally feel like I have to work in a new canvas. And sometimes I don't like to go too far down because I go too fast, and then I delete stuff that I need. Alrighty, so here's Valentine's Day 2020, and it's through the end of the sample. So if you had $1 that you bought in February 14th, 2020, this is the return from the prior week. So let's just delete these. This is if you kind of weren't paying attention. This is the return that you would have gotten if you had put $1 in. So if you had put $1 in, you'd have minus 0.32% on February 21st. So a way to do this would be if you add all of these just like that, just add 1 to all of them. Let me make sure that I have enough. That looks like only 5. There we go. And actually, you want to minus 1. Okay, so this is saying that if I, well, hold on, let me just, if I put $1 in, so I added 1 here, and the idea is that if I put $1 in, at the end of that time period, I'd have 99.68 cents. If I put another $1 in at the end of the week and forgot about the first one, I'd have 88 cents. If I put another $1 in and forgot about the one before that and the one before that, I'd have 95 cents. And so at the end of this time period, if I put $1 in, I would only have 62 cents here from GM. If I did the S&P 500, I'd only have 75 cents. And so if you do 1 minus those, then you get the percent return. So this is technically the answer. This is the percentage return, or the, what did he call it in the question? Total return. It's the total return over this, I believe it's a 6-week time period. And you can put them in order. It's not that hard to do. GM would be the lowest. S&P would be the second. CVS, Walmart, Netflix, and Zoom. And the logic behind this is that this is when the virus was coming out. And so GM did really bad. Nobody needs cars when they are stuck in their house. The second worst is the S&P, just the general malaise in the market. The CVS was the next worst. My guess is that people were worried that I guess people wouldn't be able to afford drugs. Maybe their financials were worse. And of course, Walmart did not do that bad, although they did worse than I thought they would. And Zoom did really well because now everybody's using online conferencing. If you've been paying any attention to the news lately, Zoom is in trouble because they are not protecting their meetings, and so people are being Zoom bombed. My guess is they're not up 68% or 66% anymore. I guess they're probably close to break even. So anyway, that's the way you do that question. The intuition here is to add 1, multiply everything together, and then subtract 1. And the way to think about it is if I put $1 in starting in this week, I would lose 0.32 cents. And so if you do that for every single week and then multiply them all together, you'll get your total return. Hope that helps. Email me if you have questions, and good luck on the final exam.